Hey guys, this is about scales, and again, no secret I'm into them, and and spaces between the notes. So, for instance, again, the do re mi fa sol la ti da scale. You have a C harmonica. It's you blow one, you draw one, you blow two, you bring the third note, the second note draw down a full step, and the further your four, and then you draw the second note. Normally for your five, or you blow the third note for your five, and then to get your six, you have to draw the third hole down a full step to get your six, and then to get your seven, you just draw the third note naturally and blow the fourth note, or go back to the one first note for the going back to the one. All right. We know that nothing ever changes in any scale. It will always remain the same, the gaps of the notes. But we also know that, like, if you play, uh, so when you do that four, if you start that, um, if that's what you're doing to start a new, from the one on that four. So in other words, the four in um, in the first position is also the one in another position on the harmonica. Actually, I don't know which position it is, but it will be the one. And then if you to search for the four on that, you have to find out where that is, and then on and on and on. So whatever note you're playing, because if you want to, like, say, okay, I want to do the do re mi fa sol la ti da, whatever scale, starting on the fifth note low, then you can do that. But you have to just figure out, exactly, where those spaces are. You'd blow the one. In this case, you have a problem already going up a full step, because that's only a half step when you blow the five and you draw the five. So you got to figure out how can you get to that two. So there's got to be a way. You may have to overblow anyway, but it doesn't change. It won't change for your convenience. It will stay the same. So and then so whatever you decide to do, if you decide to play in fifth position, um, and you want to play, say you want to play, it doesn't even matter whatever harmonica, but you want to play in fifth position, then you have to, you can start it on the second note blow, or the fifth note blow, or the, let's see, C, D, E, or the eighth note blow. That would be the start of fifth position on the one. But say you're in the key of A, and then in that case, all those notes I just mentioned, that's E notes, that is the one on the five. So it's all, or it could be the three, or there could be any notes. Any of those notes can be anything. Is what I'm saying. In wherever you're at, it could be, it would be the E would be, for instance, on that particular, or whatever it is, on that second, fifth, eighth note blow. It could be, like in G in that case, that's the sixth, or it could be the second note in the key of D. So it doesn't matter. That will never change. It just, the notes are all about the relationship of the scale that you're playing in. So therefore, if you think of doing the do re mi fa si do scale on a harmonica, and you choose a C harmonica to do it in, for example, uh, it's going to be fine to do that, practice that on any of the notes on the harmonica. But and it will always be the same, but it will just be different. Like I keep saying, in terms of the relationship of what key you're playing in. So I hope this video makes some sense, and if it does, please put a like to it and think about subscribing, and let me know, please, if this helped explain anything, because the main thing in my mind, the thought process is that, you know, you all the notes will sound different. And the E will sound different on an A harmonica or a C harmonica or a G harmonica. But in particular, if you want it to sound, because you like the way it sounds in the key of C, when you have a C harmonica, then you'll be playing, if you're playing in the key of E, you'll be playing in fifth position. But if you don't care, it doesn't matter, and you just want to play the E in with any old harmonica, that will never change. It will still be, to do re mi. It will still be starting on the 1, going to the 2 full step, going to the 3 full step, going to the 4 half step, going to the 5 full step, going to the 6 full step, going to the 7 full step, back to the 1 half step. So that will always be the same. And for the blues scale, it will always remain the blues scale plus, I call it the 1, the flatted third, so the second note, and the third note, that would be the second note, blow, for the fifth position, and the second note, draw a half step bend for your 3, your slotted third, and then, it will always be, the third note, draw a full step for your 4, bring it up half step for your 5 flat, and draw it on the 3 for your 5, and then draw the fourth note for your flatted 7th, and then blow the 5th note. So draw the 4th note for your flatted 7th, blow the 5th note back to the 1. So that will always be the same. In this case, in that case, that would be the 1 in 5th position, but it could also be any other number of whatever, 5 to 6, 3, just depends on what harmonica you're using, what your key you're playing in, and but it will always be if it'll just change. The only thing that will different would be the position on the harmonica that you're playing. If you want to play in the key of E, and if you want to play cross harp with using the key of E, which most people do, then you'll just simply pick up an A harmonica and play cross harp to E. Okay, so I hope this again makes some sense to you guys, and thank you for listening, and have a fine morning, evening, day, or afternoon, wherever you're at. Please again consider subscribing, consider giving a like, and if I can help explain anything more in the future, please let me know. Alright, you guys, so long. Thanks again for listening.